Confirmed tornadoes on the ground moving toward big metros, Iowa City, also in the vicinity of Cedar Rapids. Even if you don't get a tornado, these are probably going to blow a lot of stuff around. It was a good idea to stay inside. Severe winds are rolling through. Second time today we've had this. Continue to stay sheltered, especially if you're trying to do any cleanup from the first tornado-warned storm. The 2022 National Hockey League champions, the Colorado Avalanche. Big party ongoing today, and weather could play a factor toward the end of the celebrations. Pile up some of the snow. Of course, it's super packy, but earlier in the day on Friday, you were to squeeze these snowballs. Literally, water was just pouring out. Right here is one of which the National Weather Service has called one of 3 tornadoes that hit the Roadrunner travel area that we're just in, just behind the St. Lucie County Airport. And for you to stay safe, it starts with your cell phone. Make sure you have that nearby. Well, right now the wind is starting to pick up, and I'm not sure if you can hear behind me, but the power generators have come on after we lost power for about 15 seconds. We are about 6 hours away from hurricane force conditions, possibly here where we are. Where we are, we sit a few hundred feet higher than that, south by about 15 miles of Denver, and you get this wind that rises. So it's not much of an elevational change, but boy, as you can see, it's just enough. So Idalia is not stopping its intensification. Here are the storm surge warnings if you're in Tampa Bay, Clearwater, Cedar Key, Apalachicola, Steinhatchee, the Nature Coast, the Big Bend. Seek higher ground. Just don't be in a low-lying spot conducive for flooding. We are joined by the National Hurricane Center right now, and this is Dr. Mike Brennan, the director of the Hurricane Center. So, Mike, thanks so much. Now the storm's on the Florida-Georgia line. I mean, those hazards are quickly moving inland. Look around your property. If there's anything kind of loose hanging really close to your house, kind of weak, could come down easily in a strong gust of wind. Try to trim those today and tomorrow. Look at the velocity. We don't like to see this bright color. It is as though you have just a massive wall of wind. You get those brighter greens, and in some cases there are some reds, so that shows a turning wind, an embedded waterspout, an embedded brief tornado, hence the tornado warning. Then you see these black dots. That's the infrared mode, seeing the hot spots of fires. You have to recall that this satellite's about 22,000 miles above us, but it's really, really zoomed in. It can zoom in really far and well and into certain sectors. But this shows you the scope of the wildfire smoke, and you can see where we really woke up to poor air quality this morning. So you can see how far and expansive outside that River Bend area, what normally is the Missouri River, that some of that does reach to. So when we're talking major flood stage, that's just an example